1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
It's
Trevor
me
Gear.
and my brother, Trevor.
Really that we have about any subject anywhere in the world, so today people and children as well have got that access to so much information. So if there's things they're not sure about or they're worried about, they can look it up and hopefully reassure themselves. Now, you and I certainly never had that. I mean, I suppose home computers 25, 30 years ago, they started, so not everybody had one, even well into the 2000s. Mobile phones, similarly, really 25 years ago, relatively few people had them. So the world culturally has changed in those ways. But when you were a child, did you think through school and your parents' relations or whatever, your friends, did you gain the knowledge of or the answers to the questions that you would have had as a child? The things we all think about when we're growing up, things that worry us, frighten us, or we're just intrigued about. You may have had a relationship with your parents where you could ask them anything. Some people don't have that. So what was your situation? Do you feel you were given enough information? Or as you got older, did you sort of glean the information you wanted to know as you went along?
I sort of learned most of the things that I wasn't a bright kid, as you can imagine.
You're being modest, Cuz. You're being modest, I'm sure.
No, I wasn't a bright kid. I used to ask really dumb questions. I remember in school, I overheard some kids talking about, the birds and the bees, and they were talking about how mom and dad would, go about procreating, and I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked. They were laughing at me. Do you mean you don't know? I don't know. They're like, you didn't know that they had to, have intercourse for a baby to come into the world. I said no. And then they asked me this stupid question. Where did you think babies come from? I said, I genuinely did not know. And then my self-confidence, I was bright academically, but, it was just school, what you're taught in school, maths, English, I was bright in that sense. But I wasn't streetwise. I wasn't bright as to what was going on anywhere outside the school or the religious setting. So that was just what I was. I knew about Jesus Christ. I knew about the Bible. I knew about how humans came to be. So I knew everything about that. And I was good in school. I was getting good grades. But any other thing, I just didn't know. Actually, I believed. Well, I remember when I was about 16, and somebody said, "Oh, like all this wrestling, how it's made up." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "No, it's acting." I said, No, it's real. They're like, "No, it's not." So because I didn't bother to find out. I did not bother to find out. I watched it, enjoyed it. I knew the characters, and I was like, yeah, that would do me. So it just shows you, isn't it? Like, you can go through life. It depends on your family. It depends on your parents, You can be so protected that you're naive to what's going on in the real world. I remember when I lost my uncle, they just said to me, "Oh, he's gone away. He's gone away. He'll be back in a few years." And I thought, why did he leave me? I just wanted to know.
As you would, yeah, you would think
Yeah,
that.
and they couldn't explain that. And I remember getting in a fight with another kid that told me that my uncle was actually dead and he hadn't gone away. And I said, "You're lying. Take that back now." I got in a physical fight with it. So, you know, I grew up now and I'm thinking parents should do better. They should.
And would
do
you
better.
say, that's a good point, and would you say, in view of your experience as a youngster, you treated your own son differently at those stages of his life? Are you treating him differently, giving him more knowledge?
I am treating him differently because he asked me a question and I'm a bit... Okay, so when he was 6, he would ask me about God. Who was God? Where is he? And stuff like that. And I'll just be, you know, I'll try to break it down to bite size. Bite size is the information that I feed him. I just say to him, well, God is up there and he cares about you and he loves us.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.